foes dated, make you feel old and jaded. The goal was to make it and we made it, but we didn't know how to keep it like nice kicks that wouldn't fit. Only way was to box it up and duct tape it up. Stored underneath your bed and open it up once in a blue moon. Think about a cool ending to a story that ended too soon. Gotta bring back the feeling. I'll do anything not to be stuck on feeling. A pain can be sharper than a scalp to a patient. To an open heart, it's a daily operation. After 6 comes 7 and 8. Access code to the pearly gates. They say heaven can wait. And you speak of fate, a finale to a play for my mate. I see the angels draw the drapes over the earthscape where the wine is the spirit of grapes. Gotta finish what we started, so I cut the tape. As the Rex will stay and rotate.
And we're gonna dedicate lyrics I have now. Lovesick music.
You say a circle is a flawless shape. Every part equal distance from the center on the arc without a start or a finish. Line on loop carries weight of freight trains runs unabated. Views vanish from my point vantage. Passages come in and out the way I recall your antics. Still alive cause I said it. Life of its soul unless we did it. Till I see your name in credits. A labor of love, you mean slavery. Surely it's been a quite savory. Crepe on the balcony, verbal alchemy. Pure magic when she touches me. I read that love is kind, but it's also blind. Of any style you profess, would you be my guest? Happiness is a hot potato that you can't possess for long. Just pass it on like a song. I might look calm and collected at a glance, but I taste the void when I'm not connected to the world kinetic, as opposed to static. Idle hands, a workshop of a digital addict. On the hot street for inspiration is key to feed the mind in need of stimulation. Elevating music to the space station. Penthouse of stars ablazing. After 6 comes 7 and 8. Access code to the pearly gates. They say heaven can wait. And the speak of fate, a finale to a play from a mate. I see the angels draw the drapes over the earthscape where the wine is the spirit of grapes. Gotta finish what we started, so I cut the state. As the Rex will stay and rotate.
Hi there. So that was, technically that was Lovesick Finale, or Grand Finale, by Nujabes, featuring Shingo 2. Technically I wanted to play part 5, but part 6 is also very good. I really love that whole hexology, parts 1 through 6. I think it is arguably some of the best music ever made. Probably wanted me to say hi for her. She can't because she has family over and it's late. Yeah, no worries. I meant to start a lot sooner today, but I woke up really late. I'm going to try to get my sleep schedule in order here pretty soon. Let me get the game going here real quick before I continue. There we go. And let me start the session. So, yeah, Lovesick is a really interesting collection of 6 different songs, and it really charts the artistic progression of both Nujabes and Shingo 2, where it starts off as very simplistic, and Nujabes is a musical artist who passed away partway through the production of this, around when Part 4 came out. So Shing had to make Parts 5 and 6 by himself. And you can feel the sadness and the depression of that in Part 5 and the struggling to come to terms with it. And then in Part 6, you have this beautiful acceptance of it, and it's just wonderful. It's very, very nice. I don't know why, but the game is taking a while to boot up. I have been working on a 2K piece puzzle and stole the dining room floor. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, you gotta be able to work on the puzzle. It's very important. You gotta have the space for it. It was nice what I heard, at least. Yeah, it's lovely. I highly recommend checking it out. Just got the stream notification that you're playing Dark Souls Remastered. How are you playing that while streaming at the same time? Because I'm really good at video games. That's how. It's me, Video James. Are you familiar with my work? Sorry, I'm just moving my window. There we go. Okay, well, I have to accept the privacy policy really quickly for some reason. I don't know why. I've played this game before. Video James killed the radio star. That's what I've heard. Oh, is Dark Souls going to be a pain in the butt? Oh, no, okay. Offline's fine. Huh? Why does it say new game? Hold on. This is concerning. Give me a second here. I think it's like this because crowd control. I launched it through crowd control. That's really strange. Okay. Let's try it again. I really don't want to have lost all that progress. I think it's probably just because, like I said, I launched it through crowd control, and I think doing that makes it so that it can't connect to the server, and as a result, the game couldn't pull my save file. At least that's what I'm telling myself. Not to send you out to the beginning, crowd control did it itself. Well, we'll see. We shall see. It really sucks, too, because I played just a little bit off stream. Nothing significant. I just I wanted to unlock the shortcut from Firelink to Blighttown, just to see if I could do it by myself. And I did. I was able to do it successfully. Fortunately, I did it in such a fashion where I still absolutely have to do Blighttown top to bottom. So that's nice. You won't miss out on any Blighttown content. Oh man. I'm pretty nervous. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Logging into the server. I'm scared for you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Let me look this up. This is frightening. Okay, that's not helpful. Let's see if people are having issues with the server. This isn't something that people tend to report much of, but I do see one report at 3. So it's possible that the server is down. Which is awkward. Okay. Let me check something on my computer. Where do I have this game stored? Boy, this is a really exciting opening to a stream. Sorry for anybody who is here hoping for crowd control stuff. That is going to be delayed a little bit. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I know. It's a real tragedy that it's not working right now. Unfound connector ready. I don't understand why this is happening, quite frankly. Might be I need to start from the beginning. Let me check one last thing. What I'm doing right now is I'm looking up where saves are stored. Stored with Steam Cloud. Cloud status is up to date. Okay. Let me try messing with Steam Cloud. Boy, this is nerve-wracking. Let me mute desktop audio. Yeah, desktop audio is already muted. I appreciate the in-chat fighting. So what I am doing right now is I am trying to figure out how to download Steam Cloud saves. Because I would have to imagine that there's at least a couple of backups going on there. So store steampower.com, account remote storage. Word/account. Is it that? Remote storage. still gotta log in. Okay, alright. Again, apologies, folks, for the delay. Just logging in to Steam on my browser. Yep, that's fine. Half-Life 2, Dota, Castle Crashers. Okay. Dark Souls Remastered, show files. Date written July 28th. Okay, that's good. That's a good sign. 50 coins a minute. You're funny. Okay, so let's see. Souls Remastered. DSR, save data location. Documents, NBG. Users. Users, user, documents. Okay, so it's not there. D, users, user. That's strange. Okay. Sorry, I have the save file. I'm just trying to figure out where to put it at this point. Okay, let's try here, here. No, that's interesting. Okay, let's try this. Oh, here we go. Boy, I am having all sorts of technical difficulties today. This is exciting. NVGI. Dark Souls Remastered. What do you mean not found? Download. What do you mean not found? It was working a second ago, wasn't it? There we go. All right. Go there. Save. Yeah, I'll save over that. Why not? Okay. All right. Well. Properties. Let's try booting it. See what happens. If this doesn't work, I think I know what the problem is, and I should be able to fix it. But this will take a second. Anyhow, in the meantime, how's everybody's day going? Distracted by puzzle currently. Good. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. How far are you in that puzzle, Vix? Also, are you the kind of person to make the border first, like I am, or do you just start putting pieces together? Edges first. Yeah, let's go. That's what's up. I feel like that's the best way to do puzzles. Very subjective opinion, but it just, when you have that border, that's so many pieces taken off the board. After that, I start just putting together designs that I can clearly tell go with one another. It's been a minute since I did a puzzle, though. What's going on? Trying to find my writing groove while I'm heckling you. Yeah, well, you know, hopefully I can provide the necessary inspiration for your writing groove. Again, if this doesn't work, I think I know what the issue is. Game will start in offline mode. That's fine. Okay. I'm going to put that same save file in a slightly different folder. And replace the file. And should be good to go now. In case you're wondering what happened, it looks like crowd control. Well, first of all, crowd control updated as of the tail end of last month, and they rolled out some new features. You can now modify prices within the app. I think you couldn't do that before. They also added a lot of new UI features and cool stuff like that. But it seems as though with this new version, they added a couple of features that maybe I'm not so crazy about, like making a completely separate folder for save files and rerouting where the game boots from. So that's cool. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, I'll be honest, I really don't like that, because as you can see, that causes serious technical problems. I don't know if this is the way that it was with the previous version, but based off of the dates of the files, it seems like it wasn't. It seems like this is a new thing. So, fingers crossed this worked. You'll start in offline mode. Yeah, baby! That's what I'm talking about! Okay, alright, just to be safe, load game. Shrigma, Guitar Hero. Yeah, so let's talk about Guitar Hero. I actually figured out how to play this game with a Dark Souls controller, with a Guitar Hero controller. So that was cool and exciting. Let me get the program running really quick. Oh no, it's running. Okay, perfect. So, Vix. That's a hell of a typo. So yeah, I figured out how to do that. It was painful. It hurt. I was lacking significant pieces of functionality. However, there's nothing quite like being able to say that you could do that. And there are people who have beaten these games with the Guitar Hero controllers, and that's just incredible. Thank you for the muscly man, by the way. Appreciate it. Yeah, you know, it's interesting, alright. Anywho, so things that I did in the background. I did a little bit of testing. I do now have 2 different sets of Estus flasks, so that's cool. I have unlocked this shortcut to Valley of Drakes. There you go. I increased the price of resetting me to the start of the game. the reason that I did that is because I was thinking about it, and I hate it. So it is gone from 100 to 400. The reason for that is that I'm going to double it every single time I am reset. I don't want to keep that at the same price point, because otherwise that makes it far too easy to screw with me. And while I am all for this being an opportunity, shall we say, for chat to get up to heinous activities, I do actually want to make progress in the game. I do want to beat it in a relatively short time frame. So, yeah. Now, I can't remember if I beat the Hydra a second time, or if I beat Hovel. I think I beat Hovel. I'll go check. No Hydra. I must have killed it. We're lucky I'm on phone and those aspects don't work greatest for me unless I'm on PC. Well, you know, neener. No, I do appreciate you sticking around, even if you can't engage in the stream. You know, viewership means a lot. Speaking of viewership, I got the nicest comment on one of my VODs. It was the second session of these streams, and it was just a really supportive, complimentary comment, and it was very nice. It was very cool. It's not a person that I had interacted with before. I think they had just found my stream, but it was nice. So, some things happened while I was playing offline, or I suppose I should say off stream, and they are worthy of talking about. Come here. There we go. I will say, though, resetting me does give me an endless supply if I know where to go for Twinkling Titanites. So it's not the worst thing in the world. The first major thing is that Firelink Shrine is no longer usable. Really quick, by the way, how is game sound? Because it feels kind of quiet for me. I'm going to bump it up a little bit. Oh, it's actually completely muted. I didn't turn it up for you guys. My bad. There we go. Let's turn that to about there. Yeah. There we go. Fortunately, nothing significant happened. Top of the line streamer, by the way. That's me. Oh, I appreciate that, Mix. So, yeah, Firelink Shrine is no longer usable. We'll get to why that is in a second. I think it'll probably be best just to show you. Another interesting thing that's been happening, this has nothing to do with the game, but it will have to do with my capacity to play it. I have been having hardware issues with my stereo. And I should clarify, my setup is kind of jank. I have audio cables going into, from a VCA to aux plug plugged into my monitor. Those go into VCA into my stereo. Then I have full-on copper wire, insulated, of course. I'm not crazy. Going from my stereo to my speakers, and then I have my headphones plugged into my stereo's. I want to say 6mm jack. It's pretty wild. So, setting that aside for a moment, as you can see, this bonfire is completely dark. Firekeeper is absent, cannot light bonfire. What does this mean, you may ask? Or why is it happened? The answer is simple. Firekeeper, who is normally here, is dead. So I have received the Black Eye Orb. Let's see. There. With it, you can invade the world of the murderer of your Firekeeper. So, normally, you get something called Red Eye Orbs that allow you to invade other players and mess with them. The reason that this has happened is because Lautrec, the golden guy who I kicked off of this ledge the first stream before I was reset multiple times, mind you, if you... So he's in that prison cell below where the gargoyles are until you beat the gargoyles, at which point he's gone. He will show up here. If you don't get rid of him, he will actually kill your Firekeeper. It's a real pain in the butt. Hey, Sorbet. So now, Firelink Shrine is completely unusable, which makes the run-up to Blighttown that much more painful. So that was the trade-off in my mind for opening up the shortcut, is I still have a fairly long distance to go. I have to go from that bonfire above Andre all the way over here, then take this elevator all the way down into New Londo, and then I have to go through a little bit of New Londo in order to get to the shortcut to the other half of the Valley of Drakes. We will be coming back here, don't worry. This is a minor stop, but we'll be able to see this place in full shortly. But I go through just a teensy bit of New Londo in order to get to the Valley of Drakes. If I can remember how to get there from here. Here. And then from there I get to Blighttown. Anyways, so going back to what I was talking about with my stereo, I am having a hardware issue where some aspect of my jank setup is actually pulling in AM radio chatter. So it's real garbled, but I can tell that it's of this area. It's very, very strange. This, by the way, is here. Yeah, I don't know. Vix. It's extremely strange and very annoying. Makes me wonder if I maybe need to get a new stereo, because this is very bothersome. Unless, of course, you were saying what to the dragon thing here. In which case, I would have to agree. Still a what? That is an undead dragon. And it's just the upper half of it, and it's just going to be there until I kill it. I just wanted to show it off. Oh, big head, thank you. No, the radio. Yeah, I don't know. My stereo naturally picks up AM/FM radio. It's one of the features of it. It's not a feature that I ever use because I have access to Spotify and Tidal, and so radio at home doesn't make too much sense to me. But yeah. Also, there's a feature. Did you guys make me faster? Thank you. It's a feature that also is supposed to require a specific piece of hardware that you plug in to my stereo, and I think I actually threw that away on accident, by mistake. I don't know. It's certainly been a while since I saw it. I'll say that much. So, oh boy, now I'm skinny. Now I've been working out at the library. That clip, by the way, continues to make me laugh. I've been editing the first stream into a highlight reel. Good stuff. Very good times. Less air resistance. Ooh, I'm big again. There's some kind of competition going on in chat to determine whether I'm going to be skinny or thick. Anywho, so that's what's been going on with me. I know it's been a minute since I did one of these streams. Oh, and the head's down too. I have been busy doing not very interesting regular life stuff, editing that video, and well, one of the not so interesting life things. Oh, by the way, I know I already showed this off at the other entrance to Blighttown, but green, normal, green, normal, green, normal. Good stuff. Thanks for the humanity, by the way. I've been dealing with ants. I think I took care of them, but I still contacted an exterminator just in case. I don't care for ants of any variety when they're in my house. Oops. They are specifically sugar ants. I was not aware that that's what they were called, but I found that out. I got some ant traps that seem to have taken care of the problem. I love that these guys drop poop. It's great. And I don't know. I mean, they were here one day. Ironically, they started showing up in my house the day the exterminator came by. He comes by once a month. And yeah, that's when they started showing up. So I got into contact with them and said, hey, this is an issue. They said, yeah, we'll send somebody out on Tuesday around 2. So I got that to deal with. But yeah, mostly just a lot of adulting, as people say sometimes. All right, Blighttown. I don't care for Blighttown. Calls them piss ants. And if you don't mind using a little bleach water, some down and put along the edges of your house, or at least around the kitchen. Interesting. I was using Windex because Windex, I found out, destroys. Sorry, give me a sec. This guy's very gross. Distracting. Windex will remove the pheromone trail that they leave, and it will kill them. So that's pretty cool. But they appear to have disappeared. I think the bait traps that I bought have worked like a charm, and I think they might actually all be dead at this point. I don't know. I would like it if they were. That would be nice. But we shall see. So a little fun fact for you about this game, speaking of insects. These bugs, they spawn, I don't think it's quite infinitely, but there's a lot of them that will spawn. It's only ever in 2s, but they spawn pretty far off over that away in the swamp. The swamp, which I am going to, by the way. Using them to harpoon. Really? I had no idea about that. I like ants. I think they're cute. They just bother the hell out of me when they're inside. That's how I feel about most insects. The ones I'm fine with are like crickets, ladybugs, the truly inoffensive of the bug. I don't even mind fire ants outside. Like, they're just minding their own business. It's the moment that they come inside the house and they start being pests that I no longer care for them. Which, you know, should be evident from the fact that at that point they're actually called pests. Here we go. So, bottom of Blight Town. Yeah, I'll show this off. Check this out. There is actually an NPC invasion that happens down here if you are human. Just looked it up. It's more like it helps provide food for the ant, keeps away the bugs. I love symbiosis stuff like that in nature. I think it's super cool. Well, I don't think your mom was all that wrong. Sounds like it was just slightly different than what you would imagine. There we go. Maneater Mildred. There she is. Come here. Gah! Gah! Love the noises. So, as you can see, Mildred is a sack wearer, like I am. However, she is an enemy. There we go. And as such, she must be eliminated. Great. Oh, you made me a pacifist. Thanks. You were close, but not quite. Yeah, rehydrated, very much so. Alright. So, I now have her axe, which is not bad. It's really good for the thing that I was doing before, the no Estus run. Because I think it's that one. I believe it gives you a little bit of HP whenever you hit an enemy. Ow. Fun fact for you. You can just barely see that these things were once human. That little nubbin is supposed to be the head. Along the back you can see the spine and the ribs. It's very gross. Very body horror. No good. Why you thick muscles, man? Why not? Why not I thick muscles, man? Canst a man not be thick and muscled? Alright, I'm wearing the ring. Okay. So I'll show this off in a second. But you may be noticing that I am running through this sludge completely uninhibited. This is because I'm wearing a special ring. I have lost the entrance. I'm now going to die. There it is. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. This is a ring that I picked up in a previous stream. It is this ring here, the Rusted Iron Ring. It allows you... It says directly in the item description that it allows you to walk uninhibited when you otherwise would be. That said, I am going to swap it out, I think. I will wear... I'll wear the wolf ring. I want a little bit more poise. I'm just going to wait until I am no longer... Well, actually, I think I've got some... Yeah, I've got plenty. What am I doing? Sippy sippy. So, this is the next real boss of the game. Fun fact, I am an arachnophobe. This boss does not actually set that off. And, it's not because of this. It's not because of this. I'm going to say it one more time. It is not because of this. It's because of the fire. If it just looked like a big spider, that would be an issue for me. But this thing is so far removed from looking like a spider that it just doesn't get to me in the way that other games do. Like Bloodborne. Bloodborne has a section that just has big spiders. It's awful. It's the worst. ignoring me. Just chilling out. Oh, thanks for making me a pacifist. Really appreciate it. Oh no. Never take your eyes off the boss. So, I played a lot of this game on the Switch. And that move that it just did, that Quelaag just did, where there's that big explosion, is really hard to see coming on the Switch. The graphical fidelity is lacking, shall we say. Oh good, and now I'm slow. Lucky for you, this is a boss that telegraphs pretty much every move. Very significantly. Or I suppose that would be unlucky for you, whoever's trying to get me killed. Come here. God, I'm going full concentration mode right now. Get that damage. Oh boy. Sippy sippy. You know, it's funny. I find both the slowdown and the speed up effects to be similarly. Ooh, that's cool. I got trapped by that one leg. I find them both to be similarly catastrophic. I have a hard time with both. I'm used to a very particular move speed, and if I'm off of that in either direction, I just can't do it. Just can't do things. Ah, here it comes. Oh, that was close. That was really close. I'm proud of myself. Almost did it in one try. It's not the most difficult of bosses, make no mistake. Just, you know, it's been a long time since I played this game up to this point. So, let me put that back on. Get away from these guys, just so that I can show this off. This is what you move like when you aren't wearing that ring. It's delightful. One of the best rings in the game. It's got a niche usage case, but for that usage case, it is second to none. It is the best. I tried so hard and got so far. And in the end, it did matter, because I refreshed myself on Quelaag's moveset. And that's what's important. Boost poise, and then use a purple moss clump. These guys are creepy and weird, and I don't like them. I'm not gonna hit them though. Use one of these. All right, let's try this again. Come here, Quelaag. I hate that I have to block every time I go into a fight now, just to check and see if somebody has made me a pacifist. Couldn't you make me a conscientious objector instead? Allow me to fight when I need to, and you know, like fight bosses, but not fight basic enemies. Come on, give me something here. Sippy sippy. It's funny, fighting Dark Souls 1 bosses after having so much experience with like Elden Ring. I've been playing Sekiro again. I'm playing on the side, I'm doing a modded playthrough of Dark Souls 3. There's this mod that exists called the Convergence. It changes a whole bunch of stuff. It's really, really cool. Love to show that off a little bit. Do maybe just like an hour-long stream of it, not to play through the whole thing, but just to show it off and introduce it to some more people. It's really popular, but yeah, more word of mouth doesn't hurt. My point is just that after being used to such fast bosses, Quelaag and bosses like her being so slow, it's just really funny. Come on. There we go. You're just chilling for most of this fight. Just hang out by your legs, and you're good. Yeah. So, that's another big boss down. I've already rang one of the bells, and now it's time to ring the other bell. So, is it here? Is it maybe here? I don't think it's here. Oh, it's downstairs, I think. That's what it is. I'll just pull this lever real quick. Get the cutscene, and then I can talk about some stuff. Beautiful. Oh. Yoink. Yoink. That sploink. And now, a new path is open. Oh, look, it's the worst location in the game. I am not going to disagree with that. The Sense Fortress is a pain in the butt. Anywho, so some interesting lore for you. The beginning of the game has Oscar tell you that you're supposed to ring the Bell of Awakening. And it's this, you know, that information is part of a, you know, it's information that has been passed down his family for a long time. I have a lot of souls. Why do I have so many souls? I guess I'll just do that. I guess it was just because of the boss, but still, dang. So, you may have noticed, though, that I had to ring 2 bells in order to get that door open. And that's when, if you're actively paying attention to the story, things should start looking a little funky. How could it be that there's a completely different story about the bells when, you know, it's like, it's long history, but there's actually 2 bells. It's confusing.
Oh dear, what have we here? Are you a new servant?
Yeah.
But you have no eggs. No matter.
That feel when no eggs.
Have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
Okay. I'm not really in a covenant right now. Yeah. Significantly better pyromancy. Leave. And this guy will sell some.
Then, if
Modify equipment. Time to boost that pyromancy flame, baby. Oh yeah, it's the best. I don't actually skip the bosses though. I go for all of it.
There is no time for think.
Yeah. Purchase item. Oh, I thought he taught you. Oh right, you need the tiny being's ring. Or no, the witch's ring. That's what it is. Let me look that up really quick. Unless, Chris, you happen to know off the top of your head what you need to trade in order to get that ring. I know it's one of the starting items. I intentionally did not choose it. Let's see. Item. Hate that it boots you out of the menu when you use an item. There we go. And thank you. Appreciate it. Modify equipment. +6. Well, let me sit. There we go. Attune magic. I want to say Great Chaos Fireball over regular Fireball. This is a strength run, but I need some options. So, that's that taken care of. I will explain that at a later date, but for those of you completely unfamiliar with the game, it should be interesting to note how similar she looks to Quelaag. What with the lower half spider body and all that. Trade the Sunlight Maggot. Damn. Really? Okay. And do you know how many humanity you need to give her in order to open the door? I think it's 30, and I've got plenty. But I'd rather get that going. 30, yeah. Okay, alright, cool. So, this is kind of neat. This allows you to... I guess I'll just get into this now. It allows you to move along the game a lot more quickly than you might expect. Use item 28. So if you offer this nice young lady humanity, you increase your rank in the Covenant. And if you offer 30, you max out the Covenant. And you get a cool shortcut. Chaos Storm! Now, I think you do have to... Do you have to leave and come back? Oh man, Chris, my memory of this game is severely lacking. How do you do... Where's the other side of that door? Is it up this way? No, it can't be, because this isn't active yet. Man, I can't remember anything! Alright, in the meantime, check out how this fireball works. It's much bigger, and when it explodes, it leaves a bunch of lava. It's very cool. I think it's deeper in this area. Down this way. Okay, got it. Yeah. Wow. Man, I can't remember Jack. That's only slightly concerning. Let's see. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do here at the moment. Oh, right. Right. Okay. There's a bit I can do. We're just not going to touch these guys because they are significantly more trouble than they're worth. Those of you with particularly good vision, and who have also never played the game before, may notice the figures on the lava look very familiar, as does that fellow over there. I'm going to fight the poorly named boss. I forget exactly what his name is, but I don't doubt it. Unless you're talking about him being called a boss. In which case, I agree. We will be doing the cheese. A lot of people say they don't like this area and the area which follows it. I disagree. Or at the very least, I disagree with their reasoning. I'm not going to disagree with their own personal tastes. I think they're neat. I think they're really interesting. So here's a guy. He's just kind of chilling. Hey, buddy. As you can see, very casual. Just hanging out. But, don't touch this stuff. Because all of a sudden, now he's a fight. Oh, and I'm dead. I thought I timed it right. He's a strong boy. He is a strong boy. And he actually is a boy. That's lore. Trying to think if I want to talk about this now or later. I'll save it till later. Actually, no. You already saw the opening cutscene. I'll talk about it now. So, one of the original Great Lords was Izalith, the Witch. She had a bunch of kids, almost all daughters, but she had one son. This son was corrupted by the powers of chaos. All of them were, but the son in particular turned into this fellow. Come on. Come here. Come on. A little further. Woo! That was close. Come on. Come on. Come here. That's right. Keep it going. Come on. A little further. Ouch. I don't appreciate that, sir. A little further, come on. Man, I'm not timing that right. Come on. Oh, okay, that's cool. What'd I do? What'd I do wrong? I can't remember if it's that you have to be closer, or what. There's a cheese that you can do with this boss, where, as you can see, he's quite big. However, he's not very smart, so what you can do is you can get him to walk along this lava, and then jump at you and hold on to this ledge. When he does that, he is a free kill, because he does not fight back, as far as I understand it. I've never actually gotten him to do the cheese. I'd like to do it at least once, and if I can do it on stream, that would be extra nice. Now, Chris, tell me, what don't you like about the name Ceaseless Discharge? What is there that you could possibly dislike? Hmm? Hmm? I might have to save this for when I have either enough, I think it's vigor, to wear actual armor, or until I have significantly more health. Come on and slam! Yeah, seriously. That edit that I mentioned, I am nowhere near done. Video editing takes a lot of time, especially when your first stream went for frickin' 6 hours. Painful. Just painful. Alright. Let's try it again. Come here. Come here, Billy boy. Come here. Why you do? Why you do? You have to be right up on the fog gate? Because I am. God, this hurts. Oh boy, oh boy. Guess we'll just fight you the old-fashioned way. By smacking your arm until you die. That's how real fighters fight, right? That's what you see in the MMA. Oh, hello. I guess I could two-hand. There's not anything I could possibly block here. Oh, timed that roll really poorly. I'm gonna leave this until later. I don't really want to do this right now, I'll be honest. There's bigger and better things I could be doing. Like Sen's Fortress. Yippee. I am gonna rest at the bonfire over here so that I can get all 20, I will remind the class, 20 of my Estus back. Just checking something. Okay. So, time to go up Blighttown. Yippee. So, it's Monday. Monday in the afternoon. How are your guys' weekends? Good, bad, otherwise? What is a weekend? Well, it's the part that comes after the work week. I can't believe you don't know that. Yeah, what would be sad? What would be sad, Valix? I know it was a joke, Chris. Oh, that was sad. That was sad. That was sad indeed. Can't believe people are conspiring against me. My own chat. SMH my head. Can't believe this is what I get for wanting to make conversation with my Twitch chat. I'm so hurt. I'm wounded. I cry. I cry ever, Tim. So, I am currently... just stopped. I just heard some of the, garbled mutterings from that AM radio station that I pick up. I'm hoping, praying, that we don't get any more of that. Or at the very least that it's not picked up by anything. Because that would be really embarrassing. What genre do dads like most in media? I don't know. I can tell I'm being set up for a joke here. Oh, you guys are killing me, literally. What genre do dads like most in media? Pop culture. That is so bad. Oh, that's awful. Very nice. I love jokes like that. When my granddad was still around, he and I would trade bad jokes. To be fair, most of them were on the raunchier side of things, but he would have gotten a kick out of that one. Oh man. Good times. Pop culture. All right, let's be nice here. Let's not give me the 1 HP with the poison again 3 times in a row, please. Please. I beg you. I'm just trying to get through this so I can show off other parts of the game. Thank you. It's appreciated. Why don't you become a wormhead? Because I hate wormhead. Wormhead gross and lame. In all seriousness, though, I honestly find the sack on the big muscular body really, really funny, and I don't wanna mess with the visual beauty of it. Also, I don't love the move that you get from the wormhead. I know that it replaces the kick. I'm not crazy about it. I don't use the kick anyways, so trying to replace it with something better doesn't really do much for me. Stamina regen mask with stamina regen shield. I could. I totally could. The current design is purely to assist in parrying. Come here. Which is to say, just the buckler is to assist with parrying. But I could happily switch to a stamina regen shield. I've got a couple of grass crests at this point due to resets. I don't think I have a stamina regen mask yet, though. I'll have to check. Hello. Pardon me. The Hall of Big Boys. Yeah, I tend to really enjoy stamina regen builds, but that's because I tend to go for, usually a combination of melee and miracles. I love my cleric builds. Though I will say, in the playthrough that I'm doing of DS3 with that mod, I'm going all in on magic, and I gotta say, it's a lot of fun. Magic is, it's a little difficult to use sometimes, but most of the time it's pretty busted. It's nice. And they added so many spells with that mod too. It's really, really cool. You can tell that a lot of love and care went into that thing. Alright. Sen's Fortress. I'll tell you what, I'll check right now. See what masks I've got. Yeah, don't believe any of those are stamina regen. Would be nice, though. Well, I gotta go rest of the bonfire either way. I'm just thinking, if you guys wanted, I could get one, potentially. Let me put it to you guys. Would you like me to go do New Londo, Sen's Fortress, or the Catacombs? What would you prefer to see? So I'm gonna pull without a filter. Ugh, yeah, that is disgusting. That is really gross, Val. I don't know what goes into pool upkeep. I've never had a pool. I've lived in communities that had a communal pool, but I've never, like, had a personal one. But I can't imagine that it's terribly easy. Okay, that's one vote for Catacombs. Anybody have any opinions? You want to see skeletons? You want to see ghosts? Do you want to see snake men? Actually, I could make a poll. I just realized that. Let me make a poll. I never do fun stuff like that. Go get boned. Oh, that's 2 votes for Catacombs. I think I'm just going to do that, but I will pull up the creator dashboard so that I can do fun stuff like that later. Let me just make sure I know how to do this. Competent streamer. The most competent of streamers. Let's see. Alright. Well, no biggie. Do you have a number of people who are in your community and who just aren't taking care of this stuff, Val? Or is it like one or two, or is it a whole bunch? This is my question. The stream not according to your GF. Bro, that's assuming I have one. Oh, man. I don't know why, but I get such visceral levels of pleasure from that. That's so funny. It's my parents. I got a pool for grandkids, but the same way. Ugh, that's bad. You gotta filter that stuff. That's no good. Are they gone? No, they're still here. Okay. Well, I don't ordinarily do catacombs this early, but I'm not talking to you. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. Don't pay attention to that. You didn't see that. That big thing. No, I don't want to. He may be friendly, but I'm trying to do something here. Chris, you probably know exactly what it is I'm trying to do. Hello, sir. Ow. Rude. Yeah, how does it feel? Probably like that. And wait for it. There he goes. Such power. The likes of which have never been seen. So in case you don't know, skeletons in this game have the capacity to reform after you kill them. For the most part, it's just once, but if there's a necromancer in the house, it can be an infinite number of times. It's, oh! Apparently there's a necromancer in the house. Can't take a puff for us here about having to swallow vampires at lands. Well, you know, that is unfortunate. I'm no big fan of smoking, but, you know, gotta get your... If it makes you happy, and that happiness is being interrupted by mosquitoes, that sucks. Mosquitoes are the worst. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. See you later. I love the, and by love I mean find these to be completely ridiculous, the ads that are meant to stop kids from smoking, that are aimed at like the tween to semi-teen age range. There's one in particular I'm thinking of that is just awful. It has so many old, tired memes that were old and tired when it was made, and it was made several years ago at this point, so they're even more old and even more tired. It's beautiful. I really enjoy the humor that comes from people not being up with the times. And eventually, that will be me. It's like that, can't believe I'm going to say this. It's like that Simpsons quote, where the grandpa's like, I used to be hip and with it, then they changed what it was, and now I'm no longer with it. Someday it'll happen to you. He was very real for that. What a G. Excuse me, are you making skeletons come to life in here? Stop it. Get some help. Smoking isn't cool. Displays metal and smoke, forming a dinosaur with part bones. Stuff like that, yeah. Very ridiculous. Sippy, sippy. Leave me alone, please. Oh, there you go. Oh, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Zippy, zippy. Come here. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here, you crazy kid. So this took me a long time to notice, but these are meant to be bugs crawling up the wall. Where are they going, I wonder? They look like, roly-polies. They looked like a grosser bug. Yeah, they would probably bother me, but I like roly-polies. I think they're funny. Look at all those flat bugs. I know, right? Crazy. They're so flat and so bugging. Haha. Tricked you. Alright, here's where Great Chaos Fireball comes into play. Can it make it? No, it can't. That sucks. Okay. I was wondering about that. Excuse me, fellas. Hey there, buddy. No, come back. I just want to talk. Just want to talk. Come here. Come here. Alright, if I die here, it's fine. Sano is super... Yeah, it's depressing. But, I think the best thing is just to rationally inform kids of the positives and the negatives. And, I mean, there's not really many positives, but, you know. Good times. Come here. I think that's really just my mindset about anything, is like, tell people what the positives and negatives are of any given substance and let them decide for themselves. They choose to do something that is not so good, then that's their choice, and you gotta respect it. Up until the point where it starts impacting your capacity to make your own choices. This is getting very heavy. I'm gonna move away from this. Look at the funny skeletons. So this is actually an area that I quite like. I think it's very atmospheric. There's one small, very, very small thing that I'm not so crazy about with this area, which is there are these traps where when you walk by them, they shoot out spikes. Excuse me. It's very rude of you. And I don't know. I don't like those too much. Everything else I'm totally cool with. I like the weird floating skulls that explode. I like all of the skeletons. I think that it is a perfectly reasonable number of skeletons. even, and this is a little bit sacrilegious, even the bone wheels. I think those are fine. I think they're funny and interesting. I've never seen skeletons done like that before. And I have not seen skeletons done like that since in anything that isn't a FromSoft game, and ingenuity ought to be praised. Even if they make me want to scream and tear my hair out sometimes. Okay. There he is. You've been pestering me, sir. It'd be fun if spike traps launch projectiles that form skeletons. That would be metal as hell. They're a real pain in my... Get out! Get out! That was pretty good. It was terrible, but it was good. Like, it's these things. I don't know which ones do it. Yeah, there you go. I just make it a habit to roll away from all of them. What did you just realize? This means FromSoft. Who could that be? Reinvented the wheel. Oh, very funny. Who could this be, I wonder? Who could this fine, upstanding gentleman be? Surely not a pain in the asses of FromSoft gamers for over a decade now. Are we? No, because this game was originally released in, like, what, 2006? You son of a bitch. Be gone. Oh, I see. There's a necromancer. 2011. So, okay, yeah, we're not at 2 decades. We did a patches playthrough once. What does that even entail, Chris? What is a patches playthrough? I need to know for personal reasons. Hello, sir. Oh, that sucks. Okay, that's fine. I got rid of one necromancer. If I can take care of one necromancer every time I die, I'm fine with that. Because they don't come back. Looking like and using the gear patches and also being... It's funny. Necromancer's fast enough, they start reviving the others. That is awful. Go work for FromSoft with ideas like that. All this stuff. Excuse me. No, I want to go this way. That's it. Hey, fellas. Hey, fella. Oh my god, that sucks. Master gamer over here. Truly the greatest at what I do. How long has it been since FaZe Clan was a meme? That was like 2014, 2015, right? That wasn't, and that wasn't just a meme with my group of friends, right? FaZe was a big meme. Or am I completely wrong on this? And it really was just me and my friends. Just me. Okay, that's a bit of a reality. Only me. Nobody else. Nobody else on Earth thought they were a meme. Solamente Yo. Gotta take care of this guy real quick. Boy, this is a real pain in the neck. Oh, come on! I'm gonna start having to kick these guys off ledges. Make you feel better. That makes me feel worse. No, my boyfriend says you were not crazy. Okay, good. I was just thinking about FaZe Clan. And, I don't know, I guess corporatized gaming in general. And I don't mean, like, game development. I mean having gamer teams and gamer competitions where the gamers are sponsored to game good. It's just very strange to me. I'm not even saying that it's, like, bad or that it shouldn't exist, because, I mean, there are people who speedrun doing a Rubik's Cube. Or I suppose solving is the correct verb, but, you know, it's like, people are always going to want to be the best at a thing that they like to do. Gaming is absolutely no exception. I just got parried. I am cringe. Yeah, people are always going to want to be the best at what they do, and competition is only natural, so that's fine, but it's just the culture around it acting like they are, like, it's like the culture around physical sports teams was copied and pasted onto gaming sports. It's as though it doesn't have its own real identity. It's very strange to me. Golf is just the slowest speedrun category. I mean, but are you wrong? It is about doing a thing in the fewest number of moves possible. Speed's not a factor, exactly. But you are onto something. I have a friend who legitimately enjoys golf. I'll be honest. I think golf's kind of nice. I think it's kind of relaxing. That was the whole point. I can't believe I missed both of those Titanite lizards. Another thing that was kind of funny on the Switch, I had a hard time seeing this ladder, so I thought I was just stuck down there. I enjoy Frisbee golf. I have never played that, but where I used to live, there was a dilapidated course on a hill near my house. Oh, I didn't actually know about that aspect of golf. I never really thought about what would happen if there was a tie. Ouchie. Duck while I get smacked in the back of the head. Yeah, that sounds about right. No, come back. Be my friend. Psych. I didn't actually really want you to be my friend. I wanted to hit you with an axe. Minimum percent. Really? It took me that long to fully process that message. Is that really true? The any percent is slower. The minimum percent is slower than any percent? How does that work? What is minimum percent? My brain hurts. Send me back to school. What's this way? Yeah. Oh God. Go away. Leave me alone. This is what happens when I look over at Twitch chat. I run directly into a skeleton. There's a bug in the idle animation where it doesn't cycle to default stance because it lets you skip an item in minimum percent prioritize with less progress before less speed. That is insane. So you're telling me that the minimum percent is slower. That's nutty. That is absolutely nutty. Speedrunning is so weird to me. I have some opinions about speedrunning in general, but you know, it's not like. Sorry, give me a sec. Skeleton man. That's fine. I'm just gonna try to make some progress here. Yeah, I mean, regardless of what my feelings on speedrunning are, I'm always more than willing to recognize when I'm in the minority. And my opinions on it are kind of in the minority. Oh, wow, okay. That's a spam message. That's nice. Cool. I am gonna have to take care of that. I love how this person, this bot, I should say. Oh, that's okay. That's fine. Let me take care of this really quick. Sorry. There are oftentimes minimum percent slower. It's just usually because grabbing an item that's optional but super strong increases speed during a segment, not because the player has to AFK for hours. Usually the difference between minimum and any percent is a few minutes at most. No, it's okay, Vix. I appreciate it though. It means a lot that you would offer, but I'm okay. I may hit you up in the future though. I'll let you know. I don't tend to have much spam, which is, you know, good and bad, I guess. Oh god, I'm just totally out of the zone! Oh, I can't stand bots. Yeah, I appreciate it. Vex. Oh, that's cool. Very nice. Okay, so my opinion on speedrunning. I think that I don't know, I guess the language that is used is kind of iffy. I'm a real stickler for keeping things as accurate as you possibly can because it's such a All right, hold on. I'm gonna kill these guys, and then I'm gonna talk about philosophy and life. Or they're gonna kill me, and then I'm still gonna talk about philosophy and life. Yep, there we go. Okay. So, language is an incredibly clunky tool which we use to try to communicate thoughts in our minds, and it is so challenging to get the words that you want to in the correct order in order to properly communicate what it is that you want to say. Then you add the layer of interpretation, where the person hears the words, brings their own interpretation into what it is that you're trying to say, which leads to further miscommunication. It's just such a hassle. And so I am the kind of person who is very persnickety when it comes to word usage, because there's a lot of words that people don't use that they could, that are maybe more accurate but just uncommon. I don't speedrun, but it's mostly the development of techniques that allow it that interest me. I completely agree. I think that it is absolutely fascinating. I watched a video on, I think it was Mario Kart for the SNES, where it was the Chocolate Mountain level. Seeing that pace sped up was incredible. Same thing for, oh my god, I'm doing so bad. Same with, I think it was, I can't remember if it was all of Mario 1 or if it was just 1-1, but the way in which they're down to fractions of a second is just so impressive. Even the space between pauses, S with language. Yeah, exactly. Pauses, emphasis. There's a great exercise that I love, which is that you can take a sentence. Usually you do this with a shorter sentence, but you put the emphasis on a different word in the sentence, and every time the sentence has a different meaning. Like the sentence, I did not sleep with her. Depending on where you put the emphasis, the sentence has completely different meanings. It's so complicated. I love the study of it, but the way in which people behave with language is very... It's frustrating. Anyways, so my point is just, when people say that they have beaten a game, I like to think that they have gone through the game and they have completed all of the objectives and they've beaten it, not they have simply reached the credits. There was a video that I saw on speedrunning, specifically the demo of Ocarina of Time, I believe, for the Wii. It's the demo that is inside of Smash Brothers Brawl, I think. You're getting a lot of qualifiers for this, sorry. It's been a long time since I watched this video. And it was frustrating to me because the claim was they beat the game in the short amount of time that it takes you to... or the short amount of time that the demo gives you to play the game. Which, to my mind, that's... you get to the end, you fight Ganon. Maybe you do some skips in like a temple, or you miss out on some items or something, but you still play a majority of the game. This was... you engage in some really intense RNG manipulation, you do some perfect frame stuff, and you hit the credits. And obviously that's an oversimplification, and I'm not going to say that it's not difficult. It's absolutely incredibly challenging. Anybody who went for this percent, or this category, put in a lot of time and effort, but to say that you beat the game when what you did was you reached the credits seems, to me anyways, a little bit disingenuous. And I completely recognize the fact that that is a, like I said before, very stickler-y viewing of the use of language. I completely get that. I don't for a second pretend like it's not. But, you know, it's like, it's, I guess it could be chalked up to a little bit of disappointment on my end, because I was hoping to see someone positively blast through Ocarina of Time, and I think the time limit was an hour, and that's not really what I saw. Watched a video on people racing robot mice through a maze that wasn't revealed ahead of time. The mere ability to go diagonal through a series of zigzags, though it seems simple, required so much. The robots had to get smaller, they had to be at the same time. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's something that takes so much skill and effort and hi, Patches.
Good day. You look reasonably sane. What are you doing in the catacombs? You're glaring at something.
I missed what he was saying. I was thinking. I'm gonna say no.
Oh, I know what it... Well, whatever. This place is treacherous. You watch your step.
Thanks. Could you move? Oh, perfect. Alright, he's gonna turn it. Don't worry about this, Patches. Don't worry about this. This is fine. But yeah, my point is, I'm a cleric or something. No, I am not a cleric. And I'm also not here for trinkets. Yeah, so my point is, it's so impressive what people are able to do in order to shave off seconds. It's astounding. The ingenuity that people come up with, or the ingenuity that people have, the methods that they come up with, the execution, at most of the time, I would say, seconds of accuracy that they need to have is so incredible. We need to listen in the center of the maze so we can go around single wall. Yeah, it's super cool. I think speedrunning's fascinating. But I think that the one thing that speedrunners sometimes forget is what people expect when they hear... Take that, thank you. When they hear the name of a given category. I'm just gonna not deal with all this. I just wanted that ring. Okay, alright, that's cool. This is fun. I may die down here. Unless I play really good. Really well. Oh, and I do also want to clarify, I am absolutely just as guilty of poor use of language as anybody else on the planet. I think the only difference between me and other people, and I should of course say some other people, there are plenty of people who know even more than me, is that I'm actively conscious of it when I do it, and it's not that that's a choice, it's just that I can go, oh hey, I just screwed that up. It's like if you know a game inside and out, and you can say, oh, that's a mistake that I just made. Like just now. I'm making lots of mistakes. My point is just I don't want it to come across as though I have some insane ego that says that I am the mostest, bestest with language and everybody else is doo-doo in comparison. That's absolutely not it at all. I'm pretty shit with language myself. I'm gonna go this way, because I just remembered that there's a guy I need to kill. Hey, buddy. Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, gee. Oh, gosh. Oh, gee. Oh, man. Oh, gee. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Anyways. Alright. So, I have to say, I am really, really excited for the Elden Ring DLC. I don't know if that has an actual release date as of now, but I would love to see it. get necromancered on. I really did. I got necromancered on so hard.
I slipped and flipped that bit.
Uh-huh.
It didn't cause you any trouble, my child.
Nope, sure didn't.
Oh, really? Yes, I see. Rightio. I'm Trusty Badgers, your one and only. You and I, just a couple of undead outcasts. Right, mate?
Thick. Uh-huh. If you slip again, I'm hitting you. Generally anti-glitch and speedrun. That depends on the glitch. Warping glitch is boring and breaks the immersion of the run. Using stairs as a ramp to jump over a ledge into another zone, and that's my cup of tea. Yeah, no, I completely agree. I think we have very similar views on glitches, Val. I find them less interesting when they have more to do with numbers manipulation. I find them more interesting when they have to do with knowing about, like, for example, map topography and acceleration. Like, I find backwards long jump in Mario 64 endlessly fascinating. Warping to different QPUs, less interesting. I don't know if that just means that I am more interested in the more low tier, less complicated stuff or what, but I don't know. That's just who I is. Come here. Oh. Red slice. No. Be gone. Up. Oh man. This game. Hey, Tranquil Walk of Peace. I remember reading that not the miracle Tranquil Walk of Peace, but the ability that the ability that comes with, I want to say it's called the Stone Greatsword. It's the weapon that the giant golems in Darker Garden have. Oh, so that's what happened. Why did I do that? I gotta take that off. Get out of here. I remember reading that was totally busted, and that is funny. Yeah, exactly. Or beating it with one level, or beating it with only doing damage through rolls, or stuff like that. Like, I find those kinds of feats so much more engaging than I, like, spun in a circle 3 times, and that caused... Ooh, really slow. And that caused me to warp to the end of the game. Again, oversimplification, but you get my meaning. Oh, God. Sure would like to be in normal speed again. Unfortunate. Yeah, so the Elden Ring DLC. I don't know if that has a release date, but I am super excited for it, and I don't know if... I know Corey said that she was playing it. I don't know if anybody else here in chat has played Elden Ring, but I'm curious to know if anybody else here is excited for that as well. It was easily my game of the year for that year. I don't think anything even came close It was very enjoyable. I don't think it was a perfect game by any means. I think that the release version of Radon pre-patch was, let's just say, not well designed. I think it was a little bit too strong, a little bit too chunky, but at the same time, you know, still an enjoyable game. Jump scare, by the way, if you run down this hall, Titanite Demon's just chilling here. And this is actually something I wish they would do a little bit more. Despite him being an enemy, you can't see that he's there by pressing the target button until he's active. I think that that is so funny. I'm gonna die. Oh! I didn't die. And mamma mia. I don't much care for this run-up. Love the John Lennon walk of the peculiar rebel. Oh, sure, yeah, and I think that the techniques that are used are, like I said before, really fascinating, and I don't want to say that they don't take work, because they absolutely do. It's just that they're just not my thing. Okay, I forgot how to jump in this game. I have been playing too much DS3. I have to test that now. Yeah, okay, alright, we're good. I tried to click in the left stick instead of pressing B again. Man. My brain. Right, yeah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I think people use this to, like, translate the Titanite slabs. I can't remember, though. Yes, this is remaster. This is not the original release. Hello. Check settings controls. Ah, there he is. How come? What am I looking for? Okay. Alright. I'm good at games, I promise. Remaster lets you separate jump. No kidding! Nice. Very nice. Very nice. It's actually good at games. Games Johnson. He made every game, and he's good at all of them. My comedic creativity knows no bounds. Yeah! Thank you for that, pal. Makes my life a hell of a lot easier. James Johnson versus Vega James. One invented games, the other mastered the art of them. Thank you. So, covenants in this game are very interesting. And I like them. I think they're cool. Specifically, I like the Gravelord's Covenant. I don't go Gravelording, but I do think that it is cool. I tend to play these games offline unless I'm actively trying to play co-op with somebody. I don't tend to enjoy the, oh, that's bad, I gotta repair my armor. I don't tend to enjoy the experience of randomly being invaded. I mean, who does, but, you know. I find that it, for me anyways, actively detracts from the quality of the game when I'm just worried about somebody coming in and having like a hacked character. And breaking all of my armor. I had that happen with DS2 the first time I played it. Somebody came in, was floating around the world. This was at... Where was this? That cool area with all the water and the towers that you can get to from the starting area. Oh, Hyde's Tower of Flame, I want to say? Ah, that sucks. So I recently learned we need more Bullet Heavens games. I forgot that genre exists. I don't know what to call that genre, honestly. Bullet Heaven, Reverse Bullet Hell. I like Garlike, or Garlic-like. I find that to be a funny one. Just paying homage to Vampire Survivors. Yeah, see, that's the kind of stuff I don't like. Some people use it as an opportunity to just actively mess with people just trying to play the game. I don't enjoy that. But I've played a few of those. I got in pretty early on the Vampire Survivors train. I played a little bit of one called Rice, which seems to be just a little bit taking the piss out of the genre, which I don't mind in the slightest. And then there's one that I have that's kind of like Diablo a little bit. Certainly the UI and the monster design. Those are fun. Oh yeah, Smurf counts. But Smurfs are always going to Smurf. Sippy sippy. Wow, that was cool. What happened there? Alright. We're gonna Great Chaos Fireball this a little bit. Man, what is going on with these hitboxes? Sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate. Oh, great. Our always forget that this Great Chaos Fireball has especially poor range. I play so good. Speaking of just genres that are enjoyed by yours truly, I adore the Yakuza franchise. I have so far only played Kiwami and Zero, but I plan to play all mainline installments and at least a fair number of the side ones. I don't want to play like the zombie one or anything like that, but I'd like to play the Ishin one, the one where you're a samurai. That seems cool. They're just such fun games. There's so much to do and see in them. It's hard not to love them. Yeah, get the hell out of here. Yeah, get the hell out of here. Opinions on games that do complete genre shift every boss. I have never played a Kingdom Hearts. Actually, that's not true. I played about 20 minutes of one. The first one, that is. By the way, I'm just sitting in the coffin now. I'm just chilling. Me while I'm chilling. Me when I'm hardcore vibing. Me when I'm hanging out, relaxing, chillaxing with the boys. There we go. I was worried I was going to have to be entertaining more. It's very hard for me. I don't actually know any games that do that now. I mean, I guess I know now about Kingdom Hearts Recoded, but I don't think I've ever played any games like that. I guess I might be interested in that in concept, if by genre you mean gameplay genre. But if you're talking about like thematic genre, where you're going from a very serious game to a game that does not take itself seriously at all, I would hate that. I like when stories are consistent. Anyways, that's Nito. And I don't mean that's cool. I mean that is the Grave Lord Nito, one of the four lords. He's just chilling here. I love that. I love this touch. He's a Secret Covenant. You get a cool couple of miracles and weapons from him. That's about it. Let me get back in the coffee. I mean, it is also Nito. Dead Space and the turret section. I have never played Dead Space either. You're going to rapidly find out that there are a number of game series, game franchises that I have never touched. I have simply just never played them. However, I did buy Dead Space 1, 2, and I think 3 on sale, I think on Halloween, like October-ish, when they were on sale. So I've got them. I simply have to sit down and play them. Unfortunately, I have a lot of things on my to-play list, and FromSoft keeps pulling me back, bringing me back with their quality gaming. I hate Beta Chaos. I really hate Beta Chaos. I think it is the worst boss in this game by a wide mile. Only hot takes on this stream, by the way. But seriously, I don't know what the hell they were thinking with that boss. Okay. Like, I mean, you set up directly that Izalith, or at the very least Izalith's daughters, turned into spiders. Why not do like a bigger, badder version of Quelaag, you know? Why do that? Makes absolutely no sense to me. That's what I was waiting for. No. Oh, this game, man. I'm gonna have to stop soon, I think. A little bit of progress made. Not a lot, just a little. Yeah. Well, I guess to go back to your question, Val. If it's a situation like that, where it's a game that shifts gameplay genres and does it poorly, then yeah, I'm gonna dislike it. But hey, if it does it well, I'm all for it. I love to see new and innovative gameplay mechanics. Like, I'm thinking in my head of Nier Automata, where you have sections that are a hack and slash game, and you have sections that are a bullet hell, and you have my desire for it to be a dating simulator. What? And anyways, my point is just, I think that it can work. I think that it can absolutely work. I think it just really depends on the competency of the game developers. Hello. Hi.
Be gone with you. You spoil my focus.
Love this guy. So, in the original release, this bonfire did not exist. I'm glad it does, though. I would cry otherwise.
What's that then?
Repair equipment. Repair my sack. Thank you.
If that'll be all, then be gone with you.
Are such a noob trap. I mean, it definitely can be. Outside of these walls is quite the devious group, but I'm okay with doing the run-up. That's impressive. Before Taurus. That's insane. Pay no attention to what just happened. Oh, no, I didn't rest at it. Well, I suppose that's fine. I mostly just wanted to get there to repair my hood. Or my sack. I wonder how people get there before Taurus. That's a surprise to me. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, you know what, nah, it's fine, So there's a shield in this game that is pretty cool. It passively restores HP, and I like that a lot. But you kind of have to work to get it. I think I'm just gonna pass on it for now. but yeah, who knows? Maybe if I get reset. Huh. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense, Phil. I'm just a little bit surprised, though, that... Oh. Huh. Hey, gang. Okay, that's cool. Come here. I'm sure this looks great. What great stream content this is. Can't see shit, Captain. It's off. There we go. Now his ass is no more. Oh yeah, that's of course, yeah. That is absolutely the trap. Well, I've got a second. I'll watch that clip. No, I don't. Oh, that's good. Alright, that's fine. Before Taurus. Nice. Very good. Okay, alright. I want to beat Pinwheel. That's my goal. Beat Pinwheel and end the stream. Let me fix my setup here real quick. There we go. Yep, fair enough. Yeah. Come on. Get up the ladder. Okay. Nope. That's not happening. Sorry, Val. I may be dumb, but I'm not stupid. Get pranked. Oh god. Why? Oh god. Remember when I said I liked the Catacombs? Remember that? Those were the good old days. Jokes aside, I don't think I've ever struggled this much with the Catacombs. It's true what they say. Stream adds 10 pounds of spaghetti. Alright. Nice and easy. Come here. Listen, my strainer is broken. It no work. There we go. Now, let's try this again. Yep, there he is. And there he is. I actually haven't had spaghetti in a while, like, jokes aside. I don't know why, I just haven't had any good Italian cuisine. Oh, hello there. Well, at least that's helpful. Oh, Jesus. Run away. Do a sip. Hey, there we go. He doesn't come back, so that's that taken care of. Wheelie Dan, you out here? You are. No. Okay, alright, that's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's cool, everything's cool, everything's fine, everything's good, everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's good. Alright. Oh, Kreese, I am so happy. To be fair, though, none of my options were good. I mean... New Londo, freaking Sen's Fortress. No, none of it's good. It's all a pain. You a writer or something, Val? That's pretty good. Come on. Come on. When you're walking. Oh, now he gets on the ladder. Oh. Alright. Come on. Just gotta get to Pinwheel. Well, that was exciting. There we go. This is my secret technique. I call it being a chicken. Oh, that's so much nicer. I actually forgot I had this. Yeah. No, please. Please. Please stop this. I beg you. Alright, I'm going for the blacksmith bonfire. This is too embarrassing to let continue. At the very least, with that bonfire, you trying to remember if I'm going the right way. Sorry, give me a sec. At least with that bonfire, you don't have this painful run up. No, not the right way. That's fine. Bosses, nursery around place. I mean, we're getting to that point, Val, where people will make horror films about just about anything. I've heard that movie that came out recently, Talk to Me, is supposed to be pretty good. I don't really go in for horror personally, so it's exceptionally unlikely that I will ever see it. But I mean, most horror, I feel, is the easiest genre to make schlock of, second only to romance. Romance will never be topped. Hehe. Walk. I think about how many terrible Hallmark romance movies there are, and they make more every year. You can't beat that. Horror is a second. Sorry, I have my eyes open real big trying to see bone wheels before they come get me. Concentration is at an all-time high. See you over there. Oh, why make me slow now? Why do this to me? Why? That almost sounds like a comedy horror. It could work. Get out of here. Is that all of them? Am I free? Oh. Okay, alright. Nope. Not free. Not free. Not free. free. Pick up the silver cat ring. Am I thinking of my DS3 playthrough? Yeah. Okay. I can't believe I've been wearing this whole time. I'll go with... I'll go with extra poise. Boys! Sorry, I don't want to be known as the guy who died to Pinwheel, so... So, neat little fun fact for you about the Dark Souls randomizer. When it comes to Pinwheel, the game can actually spawn other bosses. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it can be set such that... Oh, hold on. What'd I get? Oh, dude. Okay, on the one hand, I never get Mask of the Mother. On the other hand, Mask of the Mother sucks. Slightly raises HP. I'd rather just wear the sack. Yeah, it can pull from a pool that contains all of the bosses. Or it can just be regular Pinwheel. And that's pretty fun. Just having to go after Pinwheel while my experience was Manus, Father of the Abyss, just showed up out of nowhere. I got a lot of Manus that run, actually. That was kind of a nightmare. Pinwheel, but it spawns 12 Calamite. It won't spawn that many, but yes. That is the basic principle. Hey, Artorias ain't too bad once you know what you're doing. At least, that's my experience. Hi, sir. Bye, sir. In case you're wondering why I ran towards him instead of away, I don't want to be rolled up on from behind. I know I said I'd stop after I beat Pinwheel. My one qualifier to that is I want to get the hell out of the catacombs first. Let's see, where could I go next? I suppose... Chris, do you remember off the top of your head if there are any bonfires in New Londo? Because I kind of want to get the meeting with Koth. It'd be kind of fun. Excuse me, sir. Get out of my way! Ugh. Alright, well, at least it's just that. Game will rain slowly flooded the catacombs in real time once you entered. Would it reset every time you died? Because otherwise that would be a real pain to try to deal with. Usually blitz through the Oh, the same, but I mean, if my experience with the catacombs is anything to base this on, I think I'm gonna struggle there pretty bad. These freaking ghosts. Really? No, I don't want to go this way. Haha. Oh man. Alright, I'm trying to think about where I can go next. Not that way. So I've been watching Community for the first time, and I have to say, I think it's really good. I'd heard that it was good, so my expectations were high going in, but it is amazing. I mean, I'm blown away by it. Very, very impressed. Game will let you swim, but if you don't compete fast enough. Wasn't Ocarina of Time's water level really bad? Like the water temple? Didn't that place suck? Seems to be my recollection. That is Elden Ring. Sort of. A little bit. Not quite. Not at all, really. That would be cool, though. I guess my only question would be, how would you determine progression? Everything would be pretty challenging all at the same time, if I had to guess. I'm not talking to you. Stinky lizard. There were a bunch of people here, now they're all gone.
Hello there. I am Petra. If not... me? I've scoured near and far, but no sight of her. Where could she have gone? Milady, to think I swore to protect you with my life. Your Highness, I am entirely to blame for this. Oh, woe is me. I am unworthy.
I hope you like that in your left ear.
So. Oh, sometimes I lose myself. Pay me no mind.
I think I will buy this. Goodbye. That is awful, and I hate it, and I don't want to think about it. Smell is fine. The Anor Londo archers, that's awful. I don't like the idea that I could run into the Anne Orlando archers at any time. That's awful. I would not enjoy it. Not one bit. Alright, well, I have the right of kindling. I have access to Sen's Fortress. I have the possibility of going into New Londo. Paths are open. This is pretty good. I am thinking that next stream will probably be pretty soon. And, yeah. Let me just go ahead and exit out here. It's possible, though, rather unlikely, that I will play some more on my own, but we'll see. Either way, thanks for coming, everybody. Always appreciate the viewership. Always appreciate you coming and hanging out. And talk to you again soon. Goodbye.